Hi, everybody. Welcome to SNAX. We're back for another episode.
Courtney
We
Black
have Courtney Black, Miriam in the building,
in the building
in my building.
and in my building.
Right.
Quarantine. We pandemic in it
We're still quarantining somewhat. The streets
somewhat.
are getting busy.
Okay.
Traffic is getting bad again.
I know. I was about to say LA is open and Lord.
I'm not happy about that at
Mm.
all. And I just came back from LA today to get my hair did.
It's
Shout
cute,
out to
girl.
Lisa Jackson, hook me up.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, welcome you guys. We have a great show for you today. As you know, the title is Top 5 Reasons Women Cheat. Women cheat? For real? Do we?
Ooh.
I didn't think women cheated, but we do. But before we get started, just want to make sure you all know how to reach us. We are on YouTube. Search Snax_LA, Facebook Snax Fans, Twitter Snax_LA, Instagram Snax_LA. We're on all the podcast stations, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Anchor. You know, we're everywhere. We're everywhere. We're trying to make it so that you guys never have a problem reaching us. We also have email. We have a website. The website is snaxla.com. We make sure to put all our recent episodes there, so you can pretty much catch us everywhere.
Email us at snackschats@gmail.com.
Email as well.
Thank you, Allie.
No way you can't reach us. Hey, Allie.
Y'all look amazing. Thank you, Allie. What's up, girl?
Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And then we want to give you guys an opportunity. We love you all and we appreciate the support. And if you all are able to support us in other ways, we greatly appreciate that. We'll be providing our Cash App from now on in the chat. We'll try to pin it so it's at the top so that if you so choose, you can support this wonderful podcast.
Or they can go to Anchor. There's a button there to support the podcast too.
Correct. There's a button there. And then also lastly on YouTube, there's also a button where you can click subscribe so that you never miss an episode. But if you subscribe on all platforms, you will definitely be informed the next time we go live. So that being said, let's get into the Snaxship for today.
Yeah. What's our Snaxship? Oh, wait, no. What's your snack first before we get
to what's my snack? Girl, Lauren was on my nerves today. Allie, wait till your baby get grown. She gonna be getting on your nerves.
Daughter, Lauren.
Yeah, my 5-year-old. So we stopped at Starbucks when we got to LA, and she loves donuts. So I was like, okay, I'll get her a donut. Girl, what she was like, this donut is too big. I don't want it. I said, who says that?
What kind of donut was it?
The one Starbucks sells, the old-fashioned one. So that's what I'm going to be snacking on. I don't really eat sweets like that. So I'm forcing this down, but I hate to waste food.
So she didn't realize that she could take a small piece of the big donut?
That's what I thought. So you don't have to eat it all. She's like, I don't want it.
She's so funny.
Get out of here with that. So I'm eating the donut, unfortunately. I don't really want it, but
I got something bad too. I know. Well, I'm just like, these are so good. My neighbor had these like Dove dark chocolate little things, and they have cute sayings on the inside. So
what is that? Chocolate little balls.
Chocolate little balls, and they are
chocolate
so
balls.
delicious. Chocolate balls. Hey, we like some chocolate balls. No.
Hilarious.
That's it. So our Snaxship is our celebrity or whatever relationship that we about to get into. Nick Cannon and all these doggone baby mother. And it's relative because we were doing some sports people, and there's some sports. Antoine Cromartie got 14 kids, but Nick Cannon's babies are all at the same time.
And the problem I have with it is these glamour shots he's taking with all these women that he's dating. It's like, okay, you can get your swerve on, but why are you acting booed up? Like, you act booed up. Every time I see him, I'm like, oh, he didn't settle down. No, he just likes taking these glamour shots with these women and holding their belly when they're pregnant. Because who was the, I need a count of, because all the women he's dating aren't women that carried his children.
Well, no, the one that he's dating now, this black girl, she doesn't have any kids. But did you see his Valentine's Day? So Valentine, he was busy, honey. He had 3 different Valentines. He had
Jessica White.
Well, no, Jessica is gone. She ain't.
Yeah, I know she's gone now, but that was one of his Valentine's women.
I didn't see that. You really? Oh, well, then that's 4.
And they had took a booed up picture, like booed up.
What? So Jessica White, the model, who got her feelings hurt 3 months before when Brittany was pregnant with the second baby.
Yeah.
So he stopped by Brittany's house with some flowers and taking pictures. The girlfriend that has no kids taking pictures with her.
What's her name? The girlfriend that has no kids.
I can't remember. Yeah, it was in the post back then, but I didn't retain that kind of information, and I just can't. It's too many.
He's getting on my nerves.
And now a girl just released their glamour shots of her. She looked about 8 or 9 months pregnant. They're in the woods. He just act like he is like all in love with the one person he take a picture with that day.
That day, yeah, he's a good actor, I guess.
Maybe, but see, we talked about this before. Can men be married to more than one person at the same time? Is Nick Cannon in love?
Oh, you mean in love with more than one person at the same time?
Can a man be in love with more than one person at the same time? And maybe
no. I still don't believe.
Yeah, you say no.
I think he said that he doesn't want to get married again.
Right.
That's fine. But my issue with it, and I think what I've been hearing from audiences, is that how can you spend time with all these children? Like, you have a career, you travel, you're out and about, you're dating all these women. When do you have time to spend quality time with your children? That's the problem. It's not really, he has the money, we all know that, but that's not enough. A child doesn't want just money, they want time.
That was one of Mariah Carey's complaints, is that he's just so busy. Like, he's a great dad when he's around, but he ain't got time for Morocco and Mariah. Whatever the babies are, that's twins. So yeah.
And he's popping out them twins. Like, how many twins does he have now?
Nick, come on, give me that twin sperm, boo. I want some twins. Hit me up.
Holla at Courtney Cannon.
I've been wanting twins.
Courtney Black Comedy on Instagram.
Okay, let me get that split sperm. That split sperm.
Yeah, so Nick is, I don't know how I feel about it. With the kid thing. I feel like if you can't spend time with all these kids, then you shouldn't be having them. Did he have a father in his life? What was his situation like? I would be curious to know that. What?
I don't have kids, so maybe that's why I haven't felt that. You know, I don't know about the kid thing. I just know as a woman, I just cannot be sharing this sister wife situation going on. Like, you not even pretending. Like, are you with they in romantic relationship? I don't understand it. It's just,
I called him Future Junior. That's Future Junior. He on his way. I mean, he's had in the last year 4 kids.
Yeah, he knocking them out, girl.
Like, come on now, Nick. That's nasty. Don't be nasty.
That means you not wrapping it up with all these different women. You going back to the old women when you done got the new women. You got a girlfriend on. It's just a lot.
And would you want to be involved with him as a woman? Like, if Nick Cannon came up and hollered at you, what would you give him?
He's cute. He's successful, and I think he's funny. Like, he has a good he'd be fun to hang out with. But no, his penis goes too many places. A penis.
That's not sexy. Like, women like a little chastity too, guys. Like, we don't want a man whore. We want someone who's selective with his downward parts. So
I'm not a good sharer on that. So,
exactly.
All right.
So you wanna start it out, or you want me to jump into it? We're excited about this. I mean, I I think as time goes on, this has become more of a problem. I think probably with feminism, women cheating has become more of a thing. Women want to be sexually gratified as well. And now they're not settling for anything less. They're like, if I can't get it at home, then I'm going to get it somewhere.
They're going to get it, huh?
They're going to get it either way. But the topic again is top 5 reasons why women cheat. So, you know what? We should start with.
And let me just preface: it's not in any particular order. So
not in any particular order. And we should also preface it with, we were talking and we felt like maybe in marriage, a woman is likely to cheat for different reasons than if she's just in a relationship. So it could vary, but for the most part, we think these are reasons, very good reasons why women cheat. So obviously there's common ones, that she's just not in love, or she just wants to have fun. She wants some excitement in her life. But we felt that these were the most important reasons to us. And we'll also be sharing our stories.
Exactly. We'll let you know about what we've been doing.
What we've been into. So first of all, let's start out with bad sex.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's just, I was going to end with that one, but yeah, that's just.
Oh, you were?
Yeah. Because it's bad sex, y'all. If you sometimes you start a relationship and the sex is bad, but the person is so great and you think it, you think it was not subside, but it's all right. I don't need the whole package, of a person. I can live with the bad sex. But then when time goes on, you're like, sheesh.
Like, what have I got myself into?
He ain't taking the trash out and the sex is bad. Like,
right. Or, what I've heard is some women were virgins or weren't very sexually experienced before they got married or got into a relationship. And so you start to get curious. You're like, well, this is the only person I've been with.
There's bigger? Oh my God.
Better? There's bigger and better?
There's motion to the ocean? What?
I know. And when you're, you really don't know what you want. So you kind of have to, I guess, figure it out over time. But if you settle down with someone that you've been with, that was like the first person you've been with, or maybe you've been with 1 or 2 people, then you really don't know until you try something else. So a lot of women get tempted because, their partner isn't satisfying them. And I wanted to point out, a while ago, I heard that, and this is older women, but a lot of women aren't having orgasms.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that too. I've heard younger, older, they didn't even know what an orgasm was. There's some women out there just having sex.
They're okay. I mean, they were like, it was a study, and it was like a lot of women don't even know what it feels like to have an orgasm. Which is
I remember a girlfriend years ago. I was at my granddaddy's church. I mean, like I was like in high school, I believe. Yeah. And you have your little clique at Sunday school.
Yeah.
We were talking about sex. And we were talking
about Sunday school?
Yeah. Well, it was like in between Sundays. We're not in class, but we sit
right
now. Probably waiting for church to begin or church over. I don't know. And that was college. And so she didn't know what an orgasm was. She thought it was just like when you're extra moisturized, I'm trying to be explicit.
Oh, wow.
But, yeah, she thought when you start getting, what's the word I can use? I mean, like, y'all grown wet, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
wet. So she thought that was an orgasm. And I was like, girl, no, that's just the beginning. Like, so... Yeah, and she was in college, so, Well,
that's still early, though.
Yeah, but I mean...
You like...
Somebody should have told you. So, I mean, it's people out there who don't know.
And so with feminism, I think a lot of women were like, no, I want to be satisfied during sex, too. Because for some reason, people think that women aren't supposed to really enjoy sex. It's just something we kind of do for men because they want it. But now a lot of women are like, no, I want to enjoy myself. I want to. Go ahead.
And I was gonna say, and this is gonna lead us to number two. Number two, boredom, right? So you're like, even if you have had multiple partners, or your experience when you got your husband or your boo you with now, you like bored with it. Sometimes guys got one good move, it's boring as hell.
Missionary. One position, one move.
You just want some excitement. He just want to come home and just do it, and no excitement. So you were saying like boredom also leads to physical distance, emotional distance. Break that down.
Okay, so boredom wasn't one of our main ones, but it does lead to bad sex. That's kind of equated with bad sex. Like, okay, you're bored in the bedroom, you're just bored, whatever. We did talk about physical or emotional distance. So physical, obviously, a long distance relationship, you may cheat, and that is kind of where my story comes in. It was a bad time in my life. I'm obviously not proud of it. I was young. I was in college, but I was in a very serious relationship in college. I was engaged. So he had to go away he had to go to the military. He decided to join the military and went away. And, that ended up happening. But ultimately, part of the reason I think a lot of women do cheat is because they may want out of the relationship.
Yeah.
And I say that because, so I would say that that's our number 3. She just wants to get out of the relationship, but she doesn't know how to tell her significant other, whether she's immature. Yeah, like I was immature at the time, but I couldn't hold it as a secret. Like I told him right after I did it, because I'm the type of person, like I can't hold water. Like I can't keep a secret like that from somebody that I love. Like I just couldn't do it.
Break this down, Mary, because I didn't understand this audience, how if you're using this because you want to get out of the relationship, or is that conscious or unconscious? Because of course he has to know in order to get upset and break up, right? So
that's a good question. It was both. It was like unconscious because it's like you're not satisfied because he's away all the time, right? Mm-hmm. But then also it's conscious because I found like most men, if they get cheated on, are not going to stay in the relationship. So I'm thinking like, okay, well, if he finds out that I cheated, then it's a wrap. But that wasn't the case.
Like we can work it out, baby. We can work it out. I know.
I mean, you have your Will Smiths who are like, still gonna hang in there, still gonna, try to make it work. So that person did not want to break up the relationship just because I had cheated.
But that is a reason why women do. They want to get out the relationship. So
they want to get out. I've heard that women cheat to get out of the relationship. Men cheat to stay in the relationship because they're getting their gratification from somewhere else, so they can stay with the person that's providing whatever they need permanently. I think cheating is more like a short-term gratification versus like you're married or whatever and you kind of want that partner long term. And so that was not something that I'm proud of, but it happens, and I've never cheated again. I would never cheat. I think cheating can lead to bad situations, harmful situations. People can die. I don't,
snap.
Get killed. I'm not with it. So anyway, that was probably the third one. What's the fourth one, Courtney?
The fourth one, revenge. Fellas, what did you do, okay, to make her go out there and get a cookies to somebody else to piss you off?
What did you do?
So yeah, women, there are spiteful women, that, who do not care, like their own self thing, and they're like, I'm gonna get this bruh back. I gotta get him back. He cheated on me. Oh, you think you can play? I can play too. So
but see, to your you had mentioned this before. Like, I feel like if a woman is still into the relationship, I wouldn't give my body. I still wouldn't want to give my body to someone else just because he did it. It would be because I'm still into him, right? We assume I'm still into him. If it was him that cheated first or whatever. So with revenge, I just couldn't see myself cheating for that reason, but I know there are women that
if you go back to like horoscopes and signs, like there are signs that compete, combative, that kind of ego switching power thing, and they can still be into you. It's not about me not being into you. It's that I just got to get you back. Like, so if they want to get them back, they'll do it. I couldn't sacrifice my body just to be getting somebody back.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not sacrificing my body to get no revenge.
I wanted to sleep with that person, not because I'm trying to get somebody back. I done put miles on my joint for some bullshit.
Right. Exactly. I mean, I know it happens, but
right.
I also couldn't do it either.
So, fellas, you should know if you have a revengeful, spiteful type of chick on your hands, right? Because if she does little revengeful things, then she's probably going to do some big revengeful things.
Yeah, that's true. You got to really vet these women. Men don't be vetting women. They just looking at the outside. Oh, she looks good. She's got a nice body. Y'all got to start doing better. You're picking the wrong one. All of these women are cheating. Like right now, the statistic is it's not that big of a gap. And I think I mentioned that on social media.
Between men 20%
of men cheat and 13% of women. So it's not that big of a gap. And also they said that the statistics vary by age. So the older people get, the more they cheat.
Really?
Isn't that crazy? It said women in their 60s have the highest rate of cheating at 16%, girls.
Well, our libido and stuff increases while men's decrease as we age. So maybe that's it. True. She can't get it from her husband anymore.
That's true. And so, yeah, isn't that interesting? And men in their 70s, though, their rate of cheating is at 26%. I'm like, at 70, you getting it in like that?
Well, find a will, find a way, whatever that. What's that
saying? Girl. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Right.
Yeah, so it's just interesting, but I feel like the number one reason why women cheat is that she has lost respect for you. In general, she just doesn't respect you. I can't imagine there being any woman on this earth who has cheated on a man that she has major respect for.
What if she said it was an accident? I slipped on it.
No. If she respects her man, like, she's not going to do that. And I think that falls into all of them, right? So, like, if she wants out, it's probably because she doesn't respect her man. If there's emotional distance, he's not giving her something. Something is missing. I don't think women cheat for no reason. Like, I think it happens, but it's very rare. Like, women cheat for emotional reasons.
Right. And let's tell them reasons that you could not be respected. Maybe like the finances, you're not handling the household, you're not being a man, whatever her definition of a man is. You need to find that out because everybody doesn't have the same definition. Maybe you're mama's boy. She tired of, you run into your mother every time. Like, there are several reasons why women cannot respect you.
Or lose respect.
There you go. Yeah.
Because he may have respected you in the beginning, but you have done something, whether it's cheating or, like you said, financially being irresponsible, financially not giving her time, not setting time aside.
And not like your potential, not fulfilling your potential. You know what I mean? As a person who you are as a man. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very unsexy. Not fulfilling your potential, or not being a go-getter, not being ambitious, not wanting more for your life or your family. Right. Women love a man who is a go-getter, who's just like hungry.
Love it.
Hungry.
Go out there and bring a
Yeah,
kid, go tame the wild. I don't know.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we want that in our man. So, all of these reasons can affect. I mean, obviously, these are not exclusive, there are more, but I think these are really important reasons. And men, if you want to keep your woman happy, you gotta, you gotta start spicing it up in the bedroom. Stop
Yeah.
being a one trick pony.
Ooh. Don't be a one
Now,
trick.
Courtney, don't be trying to get out of here without telling me your
No,
cheating story.
I'll tell you my cheating background. I just want to run
Your
down again.
background, okay.
Yeah, you'll be surprised. Bad
Oh,
sex, wanting to end a relationship, distance, physical or emotional, and like boredom, revenge, and then loss of respect. Top 5 reasons why you may get cheated on, fellas. So
yep, that's it.
I have never cheated. I
No
know.
way.
Everybody is so surprised. Why are you so surprised?
Put it
So
out.
let me preface
Never.
it. Never. Let me preface it by saying it's not because like I'm a goody good or whatever. It's just internally, it's I always take it back to my sign. I'm a Cancer. I'm really like involved in my guy when I have one. So even if we're like not on good terms, I'm still like here with him. So somebody can't interrupt that. And
Mhm.
if I do see something I like, I end what I'm in already. I end it. You know what I mean? Like I
Mhm.
can't juggle two things. That's too much confusion for me. I've never even thought about it. So if I'm done with this, I leave it and then I go and I leave now. I got some leftovers on out there. So I leave you, runaway bride. No, but so
Really?
I leave to go to the other thing, but I've never cross populated.
But how did you know? Like, so you left the situation not having interest or anything like brewing. You just had already left the relationship
Yeah, I'm single.
and got with someone else. Got it.
I'm single. Yeah.
Interesting.
That's like
I've
a guy
never.
who never I've had, of course I'm still getting hit on when I have a boyfriend. Even like I said, it's been in, we fighting or arguing bad 2 weeks or whatever, but it's still like I'm still attached emotionally. We're emotional people, Cancers, and I think that emotional tie is way stronger. And like if I'm in it, I'm still in love. I still like you. So
So how do you,
can't
it's hard. I think though too, it's hard for people to break up with someone,
yeah.
even if they have good reason, right? Like
Right.
it's very hard to break up with someone that you love or that you care about. It's just like that it can't continue. But it's like Usher's song "Let It Burn." It's like I'm ready. I think we need to go our separate ways, but you don't want to hurt that person. That's why you just end up cheating because you would rather do that,
Mm.
and the chances of them finding out are less than if you actually tell them, let's break up, I want to go somewhere else. Obviously
Not
that's
for
the right
me.
thing to do.
Not for me. I don't want the word on this. I don't know. I have too much pride and stuff. Like I said, unless the cheating was for someone I love, I'm doing it for the next person, but I can't do it because I don't want that. I just couldn't have that be in my story. Like, yeah, she had cheated. Da, da, da. It's like, no, you wasn't doing shit. Like, you wasn't. I'm gonna let you know I'm breaking up with you because you are not bringing shit to the table. You're not elevating this relationship. I'm not. I'm unhappy. So yeah, I don't need to fake
But
the funk.
that also comes with maturity,
Wow,
right?
that's
But you
true.
sound like you were very mature early on, so that's good.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I always dated
I commend
older
you.
guys. Maybe that was it.
Oh, you
Huh?
always, yeah, I always dated older guys too, though.
So
So
I don't.
I'm like, I don't.
Yeah, that ain't it.
But anyway, so we wanted to just come with something quick today, like give you guys
Yeah.
these top 5 reasons. If you're in a relationship with a woman, cherish her, show her attention, set time aside to spend with her on a regular basis. We know everybody's busy, and I always be like, Oprah is busy. But Oprah has managed to keep Stedman for 40 years. So if Oprah can do it, you can do it
Okay,
too. You ain't that
40.
busy. You ain't
That's
that busy.
right. That's right. Okay.
So once again, thank you for joining us, all those that signed in. And again, check us out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at Snax Fans, Twitter, Instagram, Snax_LA, website, snaxla.com, podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, and that's a lot. YouTube,
all over the world.
Snax_LA. So.
Right. And catch me on Cheryl Underwood Radio every day. Go to CherylUnderwoodRadio.com and follow the podcast. Download that. We talking about the talk situation, girl. So yeah.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Good stuff. Well, thanks for joining us. And like,
love, and snacks.
Deuces.